Most people think that success comes from working harder. That's complete bullshit. Let me give you 3 reasons that I believe I am successful in what I'm doing. Number 1, I focus on my health. I am so consumed to ensure that I am healthy that number 1 becomes a non-negotiable that allows me to move forward with my other concepts and ideas. Number 2, my partner. Picking the right partner in life, your romantic personal relationship, is one of the most important and crucial decisions you can make as a human being. If you have the right partner, you have the ability to do anything. And number 3, very important, keep it simple, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And what do I mean by that? Routines. I establish certain things that I do on a daily basis that make it easier for myself in order to focus on things that are important. So these 3 things, okay, your health, your partnership, and keeping it simple, this creates what I call clarity. And that clarity opens up the door to so many things, so many opportunities, the ability to see things that are coming to you to grow, business, ideas, concepts. These 3 things collectively help you move in a positive direction, and I believe are crucial for the success to become a millionaire. These 3 concepts, I believe, are crucial for success in wealth and overall holistic success. Again, let's go through them. Health, number 1. Partnership, number 2. And third and final, ensure that you keep things simple. One of the biggest lessons I learned in building wealth that took me so many years to figure out was that time, and my time personally, will only account for a certain amount of money. In other words, there are only so many hours in the day. So if you're working a job and you're deriving an income from that job, unless you're able to passively make income in other ways other than your time, you're not building a business. Think of it along the lines of there's 24 hours in the day. If you can only bill your time based upon what you're doing at a given moment, you're not scaling. You don't have the ability to really grow and sustain and build wealth. You'll build an income, you may be able to pay bills, but you won't be in a place in which you'll be able to sustain overall wealth and grow. You have to think of different things you can do that becomes scalable. And what do I mean by scalable? You build things that passively can make you income. For me, from a business perspective, as a lawyer, that means hiring more lawyers. Yes, it means more administrative help and more cost, but at the end of the day, there's only so many hours of the day that I could spend in representing my clients. But if I have other attorneys working for me and they're billing out doing work, that's another source of income for me. The same thing holds true in any type of business that you're in. The scalability option, in which you're not just focusing on your direct time, you're having other individuals work for you to help build that income for you passively. That's a lesson that you need to listen to and think about in any business that you approach. I talk about this countlessly, about the fact that how you present yourself in business is a direct reflection on your discipline and what you're sharing with another person as far as your methods in handling life. And what I mean by that is that if you're in good shape, if you take care of yourself physically, you present yourself well, dressed appropriately, and you're respectful, chances are the person that you're trying to engage with from a business perspective is going to see that before you open your mouth. And you're going to be that much more ahead for purposes of closing the deal by being able to show that without even opening up your mouth. That's why I stress the importance of taking care of yourself. It also creates a sense of self-respect and confidence that you will have that you wouldn't ordinarily have if you were slovenly dressed, if you were overweight, if you couldn't breathe properly. You would be exuding this sense of complete lack of discipline to somebody you were trying to engage with. But when you're in shape and you're dressed properly, you're showing to that individual that you've got it together and you're somebody who they may want to engage with. This little concept of taking care of yourself is a mind shift. When you get in that place, what's going to happen is you're going to see You're going to see when you get in that place mentally, you're going to develop clarity, and ideas, concepts, opportunities are going to fall in your lap. I'm telling you this. I personally have gone through this, where you have more opportunity because you're in a healthy place. You're in a confident place. You're willing to take on more. People feel that they want to share things with you because you're exuding this confidence. Again, it started with a little thing as far as taking care of yourself from a health perspective, and you're exuding this confidence where people see this. It's crucial to one's success, and I talk about this all the time, this idea of taking care of yourself and presenting yourself from a business perspective and how people will gravitate towards you. It's an area you need to focus on, and I guarantee you, if you do that, the clarity that you get from it from a mind shift perspective and the opportunities that come to you will be so enormous that you'll wish that you did it years ago. One of the biggest lessons I've learned for building wealth over the years is that, well, number one, you can't take it with you, but number two, once you are able to accumulate enough money that allows you to feel secure in that you are taking care of your family, you have enough money in the bank, then what happens is that you recognize that money in and of itself is not there to solely provide you with happiness. Money is just there to allow you to buy different things here or there. While it provides you with a certain sense of security, once you're past that point, then it becomes more of an issue of what do I need to do with this in order to really take it to the next level. So don't think that your ability to earn money is going to change you to this person of enormous intellect, or to a place where you think you're going to have this opportunity to do so much. Yes, you have opportunities that are available to you that other people may not have with money, but at the end of the day, it's not going to give you this sense of happiness that you think that it's going to give you. Buying things do not provide happiness. So one of the biggest lessons that I learned, that once I was able to extradite myself out of a place in which I was worried about paying bills and I was concerned about having enough money to take care of my family, once you move from that place to another place, it becomes more along the lines of, okay, what can I methodically do decision-wise in order to not only sustain what I have, but take it to the next level and not think about, my next car or my next watch or my next piece of property, because that's not going to necessarily make me happy. So think of it along the lines of, once you reach a place in which you've secured your family, you've secured those needs, where you're going to go with it, and recognize that at the end of the day, things are not going to make you happy. One of the biggest lessons for building wealth that I learned is that it's not going to make you happy. And what I mean by that is, don't think that you're going to reach this successful shelf of making money and all of a sudden you're going to be happy. That's not the case. You know what makes me happy? My wife's smile. What makes me happy is the ability to employ people and have them synchronize in a team environment for overall success. The small wins make you happy. Money in and of itself doesn't make you happy. It's just like this concept of a toy, buying a new toy or getting a new car. It wears off quickly. Don't assume that by getting money, you're all of a sudden going to be happy, because that's not the case. I will tell you this as well. Money is not going to put you in a place where emotionally, if you didn't take care of your relationship with money, then all of a sudden it'll change. And what I mean by that is, if you were worried about money all throughout your life, it's not going to change once you start making money. You're still going to always worry about money. What you need to do is you need to shift your mind and go in a different direction and recognize and come to terms with introspectively. What you have to do introspectively is figure out why you have a certain emotional attachment or view of money, and somehow unwind that to get to a place where you can become comfortable in dealing with it in a responsible manner. It could be that you saw your parents spend money freely and they were not responsible. Who knows? Everybody's got an emotional view that's attached to money. You need to come to terms with that. But don't think that getting money is all of a sudden going to make you happy. I will tell you what will make you happy as well is your partner's happiness and the connection that you have together, the security you're able to provide. But also think of it along the lines of the ability for you to be able to have free will to do other things. So it gives you options to do other things. Think of it for yourself. Think of it for your health. Think of it for your longevity. Think of it along the lines of business growth. Think of it along the lines of impacting others. Those are the things that true wealth can really do for a person. If you're a man who's been working hard and you're not deriving any income or wealth, this channel's for you. Hit the like and subscribe button, follow, share. We're here to provide you with content. We're here to provide you with motivation. We're here to provide you with information to take you to the next level. We've all been there. We're all here to help. And remember, the collective is designed for like-minded individuals who are looking for holistic success.